Hey, what's up? What's up, everyone? What is going on? It's been a while. It has been a while, hasn't it? Hey, Olivia. I'm so happy to see you here. Um, I had realized recently that I have a new audience that's coming in to see all of my readings. And hi, welcome. My name is Kendra. I'm a tarot card reader. I've been reading tarot cards for it's been 10 years. It's been wow, it's really been 10 years since I've been reading. Yeah, so that's my channel. I always read K-pop stuff and idols, and we laugh, we giggle, we gossip around here. So that's what I do, in case anybody's confused for the new people coming in. Um yeah, so I mean, I think I didn't get a chance for my last birthday to come live because that's our little tradition here. I didn't get a chance to come live because my family was throwing me a 40th birthday party, this big bash. Girl, I had the whole Beyonce um, entrance and everything, and I didn't get to come on live. Uh, for that. So, 41, everybody didn't forgot about me. They're like, okay, girl, you had your moment. So 41, I'm here, and I'm like, no, let me get back on live. I haven't done lives in a very very long time. I used to do lives a lot, and yeah, just update all my all my day ones in the chat, and yeah, so I'm probably gonna give y'all some life updates. We could do some readings, and I'm gonna do some commentary on some stuff that's been going on in K-pop that I haven't even got around to comment on because I kind of stopped doing live. So, but yeah. When you said, wow, 10 years, congrats, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's been 10 years of reading. Yeah. A lot of people didn't like my readings, and some people did. But all in all, somehow, some way, they all strangely came true. I don't, somehow, some way, my predictions all came true. I don't, even when I thought they wasn't going to come true, and I thought that the reading was absolutely crazy, somehow it all came true. But yeah, happy belated birthday. Actually, my birthday is today, so thank you. My birthday is actually today, the 19th. Yep. So thank you for the happy birthdays. Um, Let me see. What should I start on? Let's see. Let me start on my life updates, and then we can kiki, laugh, giggle about whatever topics of K-pop. But actually, I have a couple of things about this little BTS situation that I really want to talk about and touch base on, because I know everybody's gonna be coming back rewatching this. So yeah. Um. So my life update. So uh, as you know, I've recently moved into a new home. I'm a new homeowner, so that is really great. It has its highs, it has its lows. Okay. So I've been here. I've been pretty stable for the last like 2 years. I think I've been in my house. So highs, lows, like everybody else. Just got so busy. Like life got so busy that I didn't even really have a chance to go live like I really wanted to. Like I really wanted to go back to doing my lives and stuff. But the job, my life, and I'm about to go into another busy period with this job that I have that I'm barely even gonna have enough energy to even go live. So I and then what else is happening in my life? And then as everybody knew, I had to like take a break from the readings because my aunt, she passed this year, and that was a very, very hard time for me. I've never been in a situation where I had to say goodbye to somebody like on their deathbed. Like that was really tough. That was really, really tough. And I had went back to doing readings to try to like get my mind, like just do something that felt normal. Like I was really trying to, because while I was doing the readings and trying to do something that felt normal, because I felt like my life was like spinning out of control, like my aunt was like literally like dying. I mean, like really dying. So that was really, really hard and really tough. I had to constantly have relatives on the phone update me on her condition and stuff, because I live so far away from my family that people just had to call me and update me, and until she finally passed. So that was really tough. That's the first of my 7 aunts to go. So that was really, really tough for me. And then I had to take a break and then recalibrate it and came back. When I came back, everybody was like, I want this reading, that reading, this request. And man, I still have a list. I have not gone through. And I really need to stop asking people to request stuff so I can just get through the list. But yeah, I still need to just get through the list. Yeah. So I'm still trying to get through the list and still try to put out readings as best as I can, even through this busy month with my job. And then, child, on top of all of that, my car had to like act up. Actually, I need a new car. I need a brand new car. I've held on to this car for dear life for as long as I can, and the car is like, baby, let me go, and I'm just like, just hold on to it. Can I afford something else? Come on, car. Car's like, I'm gonna need you to let me go. But yeah. Car problems. Girl, yesterday I had to get a whole new battery for my car. Oh my God, I had to get a whole new. I literally started up my car yesterday 2 times. 2 times. It broke. I had to start it up in my driveway. Then I had to go to the mailbox real quick. Broke down on me there. I had to start it up in front of the mailbox. Then I was like, Angel, somebody, let this car take me down to O'Reilly's and let me get a whole new battery, please. Oh my gosh. It was so funny because the guy who put my battery in, he was cool. We were talking, and I was telling him like, I just need a new car. I really just need a new car. I'm holding on to this car for nothing. And he was like, oh, so it's a recurring problem. He was like, no wonder you came in here looking so mad. I was hot and mad. I was like, I need a new battery. I was so hot and mad. Oh my gosh. But that's life, man. That is like, I'm living real 40-year-old life. But yeah, but like I don't know, I had this thing where I can't believe I make it to certain ages, and like I'm still like, I cannot believe like I made it to 40, like 41 on top of that. Like that's just amazing to me. Just please let me make it to the battery store. Girl, I was praying down in that car. I was like, please don't let there be no red light, because if this car sit, it's gonna go off. But it did. It did it. It made it. Oh my God. Girl, I was out there in that hot sun. By the time I got done with that car, I had to try to, I had a whole errand too. I had to try to go to the UPS and drop off my old laptop from my job because they gave me a new one. So I tried to go there and do that. I couldn't make that errand because there was a line, a whole big line. I said, I'm coming on here on Sunday because this is too long of a line. This is crazy. And then I thought, well, since it's my birthday and I really need to dye my hair and cut it because I want a bob. I want like this how you can tell I'm turning 40. I want a bob. I want a whole bob. So, girl, I made a hair appointment. I just went next door, made a hair appointment, and left. I was like, I'm hot, I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm going home. I'm hot, tired, hungry. I didn't sweat trying to get this car to turn on. I'm going home. Oh man, but yeah, life, a normal life. But yeah, what else has been going on in my life? Um, Emotionally, I've kind of been feeling like I'm having this weird repetition in my life that I would like to change. And the weird repetition in my life right now that I keep seeing the pattern of is like people either ignoring me or never remembering anything I say to them in conversations as if like I don't really matter. And I've been having that weird repetition and I don't know how to fix that problem just yet. Like I'm like trying to figure it out. It's very frustrating and I run into it a lot on my job. But yeah, that's the most frustrating thing for me emotionally. Like I'm the most frustrated about that right now. And sad. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm kinda sad about it because, just kind of feeling like I'm ignored a lot. And I'm trying to find ways to buffer it out because I know like that was one of the problems that brought on like my depression and stuff really bad like back when I was younger in my 20s. So yeah, like that's crazy because like in my 20s I felt like that also, and it was kind of the motivation to start this channel. So just so my voice can be heard and I can feel like I'm talking to people and people's actually listening to me. And it worked for a while. It did work for a while. And then I kind of just was so inconsistent with the channel, some people like kind of pulled away, whatever. But it worked, and then like I kind of stopped doing the channel, kind of pulled away, wanted to do another channel that was more spiritual and stuff. And then real life came, and then I had to pull away from the internet, and then that's when I started getting the whole pattern again of like people in my life like ignoring me, not listening to me, like but I know I'm not probably the only one out here that like feels like that. Like I'm sure there's other people who feel like that too, but that's life, I guess. But I'm gonna rectify it some way. I'm like gonna get my own friends I'm gonna rectify it some way. I'm gonna do something. I'm not the person to just sit and like whine and cry too long. Like I'm gonna do something. All right, so that's pretty much my life update. Pretty much my life update for now. Um, Today for my birthday, like I had I went shopping today. I went shopping today, got myself a nice dinner, which I'm not gonna be on here too long with y'all guys or whatever. I'm gonna be in and out. um What you wish you had a solution for that too, man. I know I'm not the only one who feels like that in life, and I just yeah, I'm gonna figure out a way. I'm gonna figure out a way. I'm gonna come back and let y'all know how I did it. But yeah, but for my birthday, I got dinner. I still have not got a chance to eat it. I was like busy doing makeup and trying to set up everything here, because that's a bad thing about me going live. Like I haven't done it in such a long time that like it takes me a while to set up everything back up. so so yeah, that's me. All right, so let's get into like some K-pop topics. Let's okay, so what I want to get into is this. Hold on, let me bring this certain person up, and then we gonna talk about it because we're gonna start on BTS. We're gonna start on BTS, and I did see everybody, get discharged from the military and everything, and I did do the whole RM thing, and I was like, yeah, he gonna be all right. I was right, right? He ended up being okay. I knew RM was gonna be okay. I knew he was gonna be okay. But there were a few other members that okay. Let's start off with Kim Tae Hung. Let's start off with Kim Tae Hung. Let's do that. Let's start off with Kim Tae Hung because I need this man to stop coming on my algorithm. I need him gone. Hold up. Let me change my screen. Let me change this man right here. I need him going out my life. I need him gone. Y'all see him? He was not lying. He was not kidding when he said he was going to work on his body. He was not joking. I thought he was bullcrapping. I was like, man, he ain't gonna go in the military do all that. He just saying some stuff. He ain't. Man, oh man, when the military pics was dropping and he was all like taking the little thirst trap pics in the mirror and stuff, showing off his new body and stuff, I was like, I said, military, you can keep him in there. You could keep him in there, military. You could keep him right. You could keep him right on in there. You don't need to release him. You do not need to release him. Mm-mm. Keep him right on in. Because I don't want to see this man. I don't want to see this man on my timeline at all. I don't want to see him at all. Oh yeah. He really did mean that. Girl, I was like, oh, he really started lifting and gaining weight. I said, oh, wait, hold on, I'm not ready. I was not ready for muscle Tay. I was not prepared. I did not prepare my mind for muscle down Tay Tay. I said, okay, all right, sir. You're not even my bias. I'm gonna need you to back up. You're not even my bias. I don't even know what all this is about. Man, I knew that I was done and finished when he got discharged, and he was acting different, and he like, I said, Tay Tay, is this you? Is this Tay Tay? I said, Lord, even a personality change. I said, I don't know who this man is. Who is this man? I said, y'all could keep him in for like six more months. Y'all could keep him in for 6 more months. Y'all couldn't keep on delaying the discharge. Y'all couldn't. No. I mean, I'm sure y'all needed him. Wasn't he on the team to protect the president? Y'all needed him, right? Y'all could have kept him in there. Y'all could have kept him in there. Like, for real, he's not my bias either. But wow, girl, I said, Tay, you are not my man. Hey, you are not my man. Sir, I'm gonna need you to back all the way up. Put them things away. Stop going live. And then had a nerve enough to be like, oh yeah, I want to lose a couple of pounds. Pounds where? Where are the pounds? Okay, so we gonna segue into where are the pounds? We gonna segue into where are the pounds real quick. Hold up, let me find this. Let me find this because we gonna segue into Cookie into where are the pounds. Because I'm mad with him right now. I'm hot. I'm real hot. I am really, really mad with him. Because, sir, this is how mad I am with him. Hold on. This dude came on live. He came on Cookie came on live. Not once but twice. Got the sob story going. Oh, like I'm losing my hair. Like my eyesight ain't good. I like the second live. Oh, I wanna lose a couple of pounds and stuff, and and he was going on and on, and I'm thinking. In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, all right, well, I understand, because like I'm putting on a couple of pounds too, I get it, he ain't feeling like he looking like himself. Okay, all right, I get it. I was gonna help him out. I was gonna make like a little green smoothie for him. I was gonna do the meal prep. I was gonna help Cookie out. He really had me feeling sorry. I was all about the treadmills and everything. I was like, okay, Cookie go to the treadmills, and I'm gonna time him. I'm gonna help him out. I'm gonna help him out. This, and then days later, after that live, this is what dropped. This is what dropped. Where's the fat, sir? Where's the fat? I have been lied and bamboozled. Ain't nothing wrong with you, Cookie. You really had me. You really had me going. But ain't nothing wrong with you. Sir, where's the fat? He really had me going. Like he was fat. He ain't had his abs no more. He ain't had no more muscles. Sir, what is this? What is this right here? Why is your arms big? I thought you had weight to lose. What is really going on? I cannot believe he lied to me like this. Like I feel betrayed. I feel backstabbed. You should have seen my face when I seen him. I was like, lies. This is he going on live to tell lies to us. I mean, how much fat or pounds can he possibly be hiding underneath that muscle shirt? That's what I want to know. Cause it can't be too much. It can't be too much because we seen another thing of him. We seen another picture of him at the gym with Tay. Did we all not see that video? It didn't look like no fat was on his stomach to me. I do not want him to get on live talking about he still got to lose a few pounds. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear not one thing from him at all. That's all he do is lie. I didn't see not one. I ain't seen not one fat roll. I ain't seen not one pudge. But you need to lose a couple of pounds. Where, sir? Where are the pounds? Child. The lies they be telling us on live. The lies they be telling us on live. He really had me going. I was really feeling bad for him. Anyways. All the time to lie the lies. Anyways, J-Hope. Y'all know that. Y'all know that's my guy. That's my guy, J-Hope. I'm really proud of his solo rollouts. What would you say, girl? If that's fat, I'm in trouble. Girl, okay? If that's fat, then I'm really in trouble too. But yeah, but what I was saying about J-Hope, I was saying that I'm really proud of him. The whole solo rollout was just, it was great. All the singles he had, it was great. The dancers he picked was great. I really enjoyed his comeback. I really, really enjoyed it. Mona Lisa, like the dancers to that song was like amazing. I really enjoyed it. That was a vibe. I really wish he would have kept those dancers for Killing It Girl, but I guess he wanted like more people. So, but I love Killing It Girl too. His concert was great. Like the stage, the production. You know I'm a stage production girl. His stage production was like great. It was so cool. And then what else I wanted to say about it? I was really happy the way his concert ended because like that's when everybody got released from the military, so like all the members could be there and share that with them because I know he was missing the members. But I'm happy the way that ended a lot. Yeah, he totally ate his solo releases at concerts. Yes. But I mean, like, we knew he was one of the strongest solo artists, so I mean, he did not disappoint. He did not disappoint. He know how to pick a song. J-Hope know how to pick a song. Yes, he do. He know how to pick a song. So, yeah, I really loved it. It was really great. I enjoyed watching it, you know, in peace without the fandom. It was great. I was almost tempted to go to the theater release, and then I thought to myself, no girl, no, no, don't go there because you won't enjoy it. You won't enjoy it with the other armies. No, you, but yeah. Yeah, I almost went to the theater. I was like, backtrack. Nah, I'm good. Nah. Not my crowd no more. Nah. I want to just enjoy it in the peace and quiet of my house. I'm good. And then like, you know, I have a projector, so I could really get the whole theatrical feel. So I'm good. Let me see what else besides J-Hope. And then the live where they all reunited with Jimin, and they was like watching the K-pop Demon Hunters. That was fun. It's nice. It's really, really nice to see them all back together. You could tell they all missed each other. So that was really nice. Oh, I was actually correct in my readings when I was doing the solo readings of all of them, that there was going to be a delay in the comeback. I was right. Yep. There keep on being delays in the comeback. And then what I wasn't seeing at the time was Jin going on tour. I didn't see that Jin was gonna go on tour, so that delayed them too. So, but yeah, they're still funny. They're all still funny together. I love it. They're all still funny. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's what I want to talk about. Jimin and Fashion Week. What? Cause when Jimmy first got out of the military, remember he was like, "I don't like my hair. I don't like this. I look weird. I don't like my hair this short." And da. Girl, Jimmy said, "Hold on, hold on. Let me get myself together. Let me get myself together real quick. Let me get my judge back." And then, bam, he was back out there. He was like, "Hold on, let me do this blonde thing again." But yeah, I mean, Jimin showed up and showed out. I said, "Okay, Jimin, we looking like ourselves again. Come on, Jimin said, "Girl, it took me a minute. I had to get back to where I was." But yeah, I seen that he lost some weight too. But again, where was the weight? I'm I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all in my face talking about y'all got to lose weight. Where y'all losing the weight? It don't look like y'all got weight. What is going on? I mean, if you want to get a facial, you want to get your hair done, you get a cut, get it, fine. Where's this weight we losing? Where's the weight? I'm sick of this. They all lying. They all lying on broadcast. What else did I want to get into? Jin, I didn't really get into the album or the concert that much. Some of the songs just wasn't my cup of tea, and some of the songs I did like, but I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I know exactly what I was doing. ATs had took my attention. ATs had snatched me right on up, and as I was at the ATs come back. Yeah, that's where I was. I was with ATs. I've been with ATs for a minute now. I don't know what's going on, but ATs has been snatching me right on up. Oh! I was with ATs and hyphen. Yeah, I recently started getting into in hyphen, so yeah, they had all like came gathered me and took me away from the Jin album and come back. But I was happy to see that his concert was successful though. I was happy to see that like he had a lot of fans come out. He was having fun. I was really happy to see that for him. AT snatched you from Jen, girl. Child. Have you seen Fantasy? And Hyphen had came back and they had that whole like vampire movie thing. Girl, I was into it. I was into it. Child, they had me. They had me hook, line, and sinker, girl. They had me. But yeah, I seen like little snippets and stuff from his concert, and yeah, he really did do good. He did well. I was like, okay, go Jen. Oh my God, talking about that. Did you see that BTS Run episode where he was doing the action and he was doing the whole action choreo? You seen that? I was like, when I first seen that, I was like, Jen? I was like, Jen. I was like, that's it. Jen need an action movie right now. Right now. Give me my whole Jen action movie right now. Quit playing games, Jen. Do this action hero movie. Honestly, I'm not really into ATs, but in hyphen is great, girl. Don't get into ATs, girl. I'm just tell you the truth, girl. Don't get into ATs. Mm-mm. Just stay where you are. You're safe. You're safe and sound. You're safe and sound. You don't need no ATs in your life. You're good. Okay, don't fall victim like me. Okay? Don't fall victim like me and then make a mistake, go over there and can't get back. Oh my gosh. But yeah, he was crazy good. What can't that man do? I don't know, man, but Jim was amazing in that fight choreo. Oh my god. I felt like I was watching like one of them Korean movies, like one of those gangster Korean movies where the dude gotta like fight all of these people to get to the boss. Like, oh my god, he was great. I wish like he had more confidence in himself because he's really good. He's really good. Oh my god, I was supposed to do a reading about him acting if he was ever gonna get into it, but I think he kind of answered the question on when he was taking the little lie detector test thing, that show. The snippet I seen was like him saying that he didn't want to act. He just wanted to focus on BTS. So come on, Jen. You can do like this one drama. You can do one little acting gig. Come on, Jen. Gosh. Come on, Jen. But who else did I want to talk about that I had on my mind for a while? RM. I knew RM was gonna be okay. I knew RM was gonna make it. RM was gonna be all right. I just feel bad that like the military really kind of like took his little drive to write, to write songs, kind of mess with that. I hope he's finding it and getting it back while he's working on the album. So, oh my god, I was supposed to do a reading about that too. Oh, I'm so behind on these readings. I was supposed to do a whole BTS reading, and I was supposed to talk about like what they're doing right now to prepare for the comeback, and talk about, and hopefully Spirit will give me some clues on the comeback. See, this is the thing that I'm starting to hate about reading them now, is because like Spirit does not want to give me any details about anything anymore. Like there was a time where I would get all these details and like all this stuff will come true, and I get details on what choreographer they was working with, like all this stuff. And like now all of a sudden Spirit's just like, no, you just be surprised. Be surprised. Like but I don't want to be surprised. Just tell me. I don't want to be surprised, Spirit. Just let me know. Like especially the cookie ones. The cookie ones be on lock. I'd be like, is you gonna tell me about Jungkook or not? I gotta keep on shuffling and shuffling the cards. I gotta like tell me something. They be having Cookie on lock. They be like, no, we want you to be, look, okay, sure, he's my man, all right, and we all know this. Everybody on the channel know. We're over this now. Like, just give me something. Like, what is he doing? Oh my god. Yo, and I gotta get flack in the comments when people start talking about some. Well, I mean, like he really didn't say anything new that we didn't know. I know. The cards didn't say nothing new that I didn't know either. Oh my god. Oh, but man, they hated my Tay reading. They hated my Tay reading. I was like, I was just trying to give y'all the truth, like. But I am happy that like Tay is starting to hang out more with the members and starting to like, you know, build closer relationships with the members. I am happy like he's starting to do that more. I'm sure they probably had like heart to heart talks. I think that the military made him a little bit more open, you know, emotionally to the members. So I am really really happy that he's doing better in that aspect. I really am happy because I didn't like seeing that in the cards myself. And then people got mad when I said like the album wasn't like received. So when they got mad and they wanted to like spit facts about, oh no, it made all this numbers and da 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 da, it still didn't hit like really number one on the Billboard. Like, cause I had went back checked the numbers and stuff. It still didn't hit like number one like Jimin, like number one like Jungkook. Is y'all still got slow dancing in the playlist? Y'all still playing that? Cause I still hear 7 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm still hearing that. I'm still hearing Jimin stuff. But you ain't get mad at me because I said like the album wasn't all that well received. Like, okay. I'm just leave it alone. I'm just saying. But I digress. But hopefully his next solo will be great. I mean, I personally liked the Tay's album. Like I personally went. It's personally on my playlist. I don't know how many people got his stuff on the playlist though, because like I still don't hear people talking about his album. I still hear people talking about Cookie album. Oh my god, like the solos are out of control in this group. But you know what? It's refreshing. It's kind of refreshing to know that like on TikTok they have like a lot of like armies that actually make sense, that are actually good, that like actually get it. Because it's like on Twitter, nobody is trying to get what I'm trying to say. I don't even think that they're even real people on Twitter. I honestly really think that half of the people on Twitter are bots. And that's like why I stopped arguing with people and trying to make them see what I'm trying to say, because I literally think like I've been arguing with bots. I literally think that YouTube and Twitter bot heavy. That's why I don't get into it with nobody on this line online, because them AI bots are advanced now and they know how to argue back and forth with you. So I stopped arguing with people online. But on TikTok, I feel like there's more real genuine people on TikTok, like real actual human beings. And like I feel like that they get it. Like if I was to say the same stuff I'm saying on here on TikTok, they would literally get it. Like, but yeah, I'm thinking about starting a page on TikTok and like going live on there. But I'm not absolutely sure how I'm gonna do that. But I have been thinking about it for sure. Yeah, so but yeah, sometimes I feel like there's a lot of bots on YouTube and Twitter. Yeah, I think it's bot heavy because like what I'm saying isn't from the norm of what any other person would think to say. Like there are armies on Twitter that feels the same way as me. Like y'all solo stands, and not even just the solo stands, the stands that don't think that they're supposed to date. Like when that whole Jimin scandal came out, like there was a whole bunch of people on TikTok saying, okay, Jimin can date. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Like, they was calling out all the crazy fans. So I'm like, okay, this just might be the place for me. Like, this might be my place. So I'm thinking about it. Um, I just don't. I don't like the live culture because I don't want nobody to come to my live and feel pressured to give me gifts. You know, like on here, I don't pressure anybody to like super chat me or give me any money, right? And I don't want anybody to come on my lives and feel pressured to give me like any gifts, and like I just don't like um the culture of it. I don't like the culture of it because it's like the way TikTok has the lives is like, oh, if you give so much money, so much amount of money or whatever, you're like top 3, top 4, top whatever. And I know some of the people in the lives tend to like just pay attention to those people and like ignore everybody in chat. And I just do not want to be that kind of person where I ignore everybody in chat. Like, oh no, don't make you have to make an account over there. Okay. I don't know, man. People would get me over there. uh, I know. I get it too. I don't try to be on TikTok for long periods of time either. I don't. I try to do the little quiet scroll thing. I be going on there for the edits. Honestly, I go over there for the edits. Cause them AT's edits be whoo, chow. Speaking of ATs, have anybody seen the fantasy? Yeah, I knew when they dropped the poster of the tour and it said in your fantasy, I already knew what time it was. I knew that we was gonna get free teas. I already knew this is what it was gonna be. But Lord have mercy, nobody prepared me for that video. Nobody prepared me for that video. And why did my butt get excited and put my projector on and watch that on my projector on huge across my wall? What was I thinking? I had paused it in the middle and I was just like this on my couch. It's like, let me get my thoughts together. I was like that on my couch. I was like, oh jeez. Okay, I'm gonna play this. Girl, yo, the words to that song was even worse. The way I had to slow that down. Excuse me, girl. The words was worse. I was like, I said, oh, this where we taking it. And then when that album came out and the solos, I said, excuse song, juicing up the cocktail, sir. I'm gonna need you to like not do this. I'm gonna need you to back up, girl. Girl, they had me. Girl, they had me in a chokehold. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was out here like them solo songs is crazy. I was like, wait, hold on, what am I reading? What is going? And then like I seen snippets of the concert, but I couldn't go. I couldn't go this time. I'm kind of happy I couldn't go because I don't know what kind of animal I would have turned into at the concert. So I'm happy I didn't go. But I almost was gonna go to Hyphen concert. Like that's the thing. Like if my car would just be what it was, then I could have made it to these concerts. But that, like, that's the thing. Like, I'm in the place where they have the concerts now, and I don't even go. But I could have went to the Hyphen concert. It was right here, like in Houston, but I did not go. I almost did, but I didn't go. I sometimes I get kind of scared of like going to the concerts by myself. Like I kind of get scared. I'm like, I don't know if I should do this by myself or but yeah. I have like I think I talked about it before, like I have a bit of social anxiety, so like it gets really hard for me sometimes to like go out in public by myself. And then sometimes I'm okay, I could do it, and then sometimes I can't. But yeah, I was looking for tickets for Hyphen concert and everything. Girl, I almost would have went, but yeah, but the AT's concert was in Arlington, and I was like, I can't drive. I can't drive all the way down there. But I'm happy I didn't go. Mm-mm. I seen that concert. I know what y'all was trying to do. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. I'm just like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And then even before In Your Fantasies, the Lemon Drops, the music video to Lemon Drop. Oh my god! I said, I don't know what y'all got going on, ATs. I don't know what this is, but keep it going, okay? I don't know what this is, but keep it going. And then apart from ATs, would have been a bit too much. Would it have been a bit too much? Yeah, it would have. I don't know what kind of animal I would have turned into at that concert. It really would have been a bit too much. And then In Hyphen came back with their comeback. I enjoyed it. Man, boy, them In Hyphen costumes was costuming. Them and wait, hold on, because I think I did save this. I think I saved this when the costumes was costuming for them for the whole comeback of that song. Hold on. I swear to God. I swear to God. I saved that somewhere because I loved it so much. I loved all of the stages from that comeback because I loved all the outfits. I don't know, man. They finally gave them a budget, and stylist Nuna came through with the outfits, and they finally got their stages all decorated where it needed to be. I said, okay, all right, put some money behind them. Or now I can't even find it. What have I done? Y'all, do you know I'm scrolling through too many AT stuff? I'm scrolling through all of the ATs things. Y'all help me. Y'all help me out. Get me away from ATs. I'm scrolling through endless AT stuff. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I found it, y'all. I found it. Because he was looking too good in his fit. Let me see. Are y'all seeing this? Are y'all seeing this? Oof. He was looking too fine in this comeback. He was looking too fine. That whole stage was something. Child, I'm telling you, I was at the comeback. I was at the comeback. I was at the comeback. Yeah, that's what it was. The Bad Desire, with or without you stages. Girl, I swear to God, I saved these. I saved a couple of them because I love the outfits. The outfits was great. Hold on. Child, he came out there with the sleeveless on. I said, okay, all right. I was like, you not really my man. He song is my man, but I mean, and then I seen him at Coachella. I did. I seen him at Coachella, and I enjoy them. They're really good live. Of course, they're good live. But yeah, I like their whole set list at Coachella. It was cool. Outside, what's up with Nick? Oh, the yeah, I was at the Meet Me Outside. Oh yeah, I love those fits from Meet Me Outside. Um, I didn't think I was gonna like Blonde Nikki, but I ended like he actually looked good, kind of blind. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. They were there too. Girl, see, I be keeping up with Hype, and they sure was. I was up there, Friends Center, waiting for their stage at Coachella to come on. But I did. I really like their set list though. Yeah, but my friend Paris, she doesn't like follow K-pop like that too much anymore. And I was trying to get her in the in hyphen because okay, so this is the funny thing that happened with me and my best friend Paris last year, right? So um the mamas, right? The mamas and hyphen had came to perform, and for some reason in my mind, I don't know why I thought it was a different group on stage that had new members, right? Because I haven't seen them in a long time. The last time I seen them, they was just babies on Island, right? So I'm looking at mamas and I'm like, what is this group? Like, who is this group? Like, the only person I noticed was Nikki. No, 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 I didn't notice Nikki. I think the only person I noticed was He Song. I only noticed He Song, and I think that's the only member I had noticed out that group. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, what is this group? Like, who is this group? And then I realized it was a group from the island. I was like, no way. No, I was like, did they get new members? Like, I did not notice nobody from this group. I was like, did they get new members? Like, no way. Girls, girl, when they showed me Sung Hung, I was like, that's the ice skater? I was like, oh my God. I did not notice nobody. And then when they were like, yeah, this is Nikki. I was like, ain't no way this is Nikki. This is not Nikki. I was like, this is not Nikki. Girl, I had to scroll. I was like, Nikki? Yo, I did not notice nobody out that group. I swear, I had to do side by side pictures to know who I was looking at. I was like, oh, that's who I noticed. I only noticed He Sung, Jake, and no. I think that's the only two I noticed was He Sung and Jake. Yeah, those are the only two in the group I knew. Everybody else was like, ain't no way, ain't no way. Oh my God. Even Jay, I was like, child. And then when Paris came to visit me last year for my 40th, I said, girl, you gotta come look at this. I was showing her like um I was showing her like all like all the in hyphen, right? And she's like, okay, I don't know who these people are, and I don't know this. I said, I went back to Nikki. I was like, you remember Nikki, right? You remember this Nikki? This, yeah, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me show you what Nikki looked like now. And I showed her the dance the studio, the Shroom studio, when he had the solo dance thing, right? And he started dancing, whatever. And she's like, "Okay, so great. So who's Nikki?" And I was like, the one in the middle with the shades and the hair." And she's like literally, she was in front of the screen like, "Ain't no way, ain't no way." I said, "Girl, that's Nikki. That's Nikki." She's like, "No, ain't no." She's like, "He looks so completely different." I was like, "I know." None of them look the same. I was like, "Girl, you got to see He Song." But yeah, the kid from in Highland, Taki, no way. Yeah, I seen him too. Oh my god, my baby grew up. Cause that was my baby on Island. Him and Kay. That was my. I was like, my baby grew up. Girl, I was looking at Taki. I was like, not you grown, not you grown. And Kay still looked fine. But yeah, girl, we was both looking at Nikki like, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. That whole group, we were just like, are you sure these the same people? I was like, I swear to God, they got a new member. I swear to God, they had a new member. Oh my God. But yeah, from then on, I was like checking out their stuff and everything. I was like, they got some good music. They got some good songs and stuff. So like I went back and like got into their music and things, and I still haven't caught up on all of the little mini vampire series they have. I gotta go back and catch up on that. I don't know where to start. Does anybody know where to, like, y'all leave in the comments where I need to start? Cause there's so many of them. Like I don't know where to start. So like, please help me out. Yeah, even from debut, they're so now. Yeah, they've completely changed. I thought they were like a whole different group. I'm looking at them on Mama Awards, and I'm just like, who is this group? Like, why do they keep performing every year? Like, and then like it finally clicked. I was like, wait. Oh man, that's funny. I have not been too much into Stray Kids too much. I have not gotten a chance to get around and keep up with them. God, it just seemed like they just doing so much comebacks, like doing tours, comebacks, concert. Girl, I'm all over the place. I can't even keep up with Stray Kids. I'm like, what is like what album we on? What are we? I can't. I'm still trying to enjoy the last album. What happened? What number? What they on tour? What is going on? I cannot keep up with Stray Kids at all. I know that we had some controversial things in K-pop, but my mind is like trying to get all the fun out the way before I talk about this one serious subject. We had a lot of run-ins this year, K-pop, with the racism and the fake apologies and a lot of think pieces of black K-pop fans. And I did want to give my 2 cents on it. Um, because I am black. Uh, it's hard. It's always been hard being a black K-pop stan. It's always been hard, and the thing about being a black K-pop stan too, because I came into K-pop on a second gen. And it's not as bad as it is now. Sure, they would cultural appropriate or whatever, but it wasn't a constant thing. It wasn't a in your face thing where they're mocking you and being like, oh yeah, I'm da da da. Yeah, sure, you could find some things in the second gen where it was like that, but it wasn't no constant every group ignorant kind of thing. Everybody would just maybe do a little hip hop concept, make it their own, go their way, or do some other concept, make it their own, go their way. But this is like on a little bit worse, a little bit worse. But I would say my experience as a K-pop stan, it's like being a black person just in the world, like even in just America, right? Every day you're constantly dealing with some form of racism, some form of microaggression. Every day, this is your life. This is what you're dealing with. You can't escape it, right? A lot of black K-pop fans just turn on blinders because we have to. Some things we just have to ignore because we are trying to enjoy just one little thing or piece in our life. Okay? So that's why a lot of black K-pop fans do turn on blinders to when things are offensive or when there's cultural appropriation happening or when our faves decide to go get dreads and go get cornrows and whatever else. Just for us to enjoy just a little piece of something in life. Yes, the blinders do go on. Okay? Sure, there are other black K-pop fans who are like, no, there is no blinders. We're going to call it out. We're going to do that. Great. Love it. But I'm just speaking of my experience. Like, that's my experience about it. Like, sometimes I do put blinders onto it because I just deal with so much daily. I just want to just enjoy one thing. And sometimes I do try to navigate and weed through some of the K-pop groups of, who's appropriating, who don't really respect black people, who, I try my best as I can, But it's hard. It's really hard. I really commend the kids that are standing up, the black K-pop women and men who are younger than me. I really do commend them for standing up and really making think pieces and really bringing it out to the forefront and really calling it out and calling it is what it is. I really do appreciate that, and I really do enjoy watching those, videos because like I don't feel alone. And yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, you do. You got to pick your battle. You do have to pick your battle sometimes because you just want to enjoy sometimes you just want to just enjoy the music. You just want to enjoy a performance. And you don't want to have to like think, you just want to just relax because you didn't have to battle the world all day. So when you come back from battling the world and you want to do something fun and you're thoroughly entertained by, K-pop, So, but no, I really do commend them. Shout out to that one YouTube creator who made a whole video about like where K-pop got their roots from like Motown and everything, and did like the whole history and research on it. Like, man, that was a really great video. Like, there were some things that like I didn't even know. So I commend all of the black YouTube creators that's like really bringing that to the forefront, especially after the whole the Kiss of Life scandal. I was so disappointed in Kiss of Life because I thought I finally found 21 again. I was like, yes, we finally got a younger 21. That was so disappointing that they did that. That was so disappointing. Come on, Kiss of Life. But you know what? Yeah, me too. Crazy disappointed. Man, I was so disappointed, man. Cause I was vibing the igloo. Me and my girl Paris, we was trying to we was gonna go to the tour. We was gonna be fans. We was signing up. We were ready. And then man, y'all do that. And then like they know that what they did wasn't right because they were like, oh, please still be fans after this. Like, you know what? It would have been one thing if they dressed up like that and was just themselves and like sat down and was just like saying like how much they like this group or they like black culture or they really like SUV or they like this that and just talked about their appreciation of hip hop while wearing that and eating. That would have been fine. But the whole mimicry, acting like you a black girl, like that's what I don't get about Koreans. That's what I really don't get about Koreans. It's like they don't get that like it's fine if you like hip hop and you're into that. Okay, just sit down and tell us how much you appreciate it. Like why do you have to act like you're black? I yeah, they piss me off too. And then the apology, like you can just tell like they don't have like no respect for black people. Like you but this has been a reoccurring theme though. Like no none of these companies really have respect for black people. They just like our art. That's it. They don't really care for us. They don't really like us like that. And I seen that I never forget anything that happened during COVID. I will never ever forget that. I always remember every single thing that happened during COVID. And when COVID happened and Black Lives Matters was out there and black people were protesting, that unlocked a lot of racist K-pop fans. And I was just sitting back observing it all because I was like, I'm gonna remember this forever. Not only that, then I also remembered how Korea didn't have no protest over over any BLM anything. They only had like one, and only a few people were out there. Oh no, I remember clearly. And then I remember clearly how all of these artists that was um, K R&B, K rap, not a peep. So yeah, so that let me know y'all don't like black people like that. You just like our art. You just like our singing. So from there, I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna enjoy you like you enjoy us. I'm going to Listen to your music like you do us. Go to your little concerts like you do us. And then I'm gonna go right on back to my culture, to my people, and that's it. That's as much as I'm gonna participate. I might eat your food from time to time. That's as much as I'm gonna do you like you do me. That's it. Girl, I haven't spent nothing on merch. I'm not contributing to merch at all. Mm-mm. I would probably buy a concert ticket to whoever I'm still, supporting, but mm-mm. I'm not going out my way to buy nothing, do nothing. That's how I've been rolling since 2020. I peep game. And then when I did that, and then like all of a sudden all this racist stuff started tumbling all out the closet, I was like, girl, I know, right? With these tariffs, I don't know who buying merch no more. Can you imagine what that merch costs now? 200 probably to get that thing shipped over here. I remember like back in the day before K-pop was popular, I've started from that time. But I remember back in the day before K-pop was popular, you couldn't even find their albums or anything, and you really had to pay a lot to get that shipped over here. I remember I was like, you had to, like, back in the day, like 100 and something for shipping was a lot. We're talking about like 2010. It was like 100 and something to get that, to get anything you wanted shipped over. Man, half of them albums I didn't even buy. I was like, I'm just gonna download this from YouTube. Yeah. Sorry, I had to cough. I didn't want to cough all in y'all ear. But yeah, I downloaded half of that from YouTube, girl. And then when K-pop started becoming popular, and they started having, like, the K-pop stores here, um, that's when I started just getting my merch from here. But yeah, yeah, it's scary to think of the prices now. Reverse was crazy before, so now I can't even imagine. Me neither. And to be honest, I don't see how they can even pay for it now with all of these layoffs and these jobs, like getting rid of people and stuff. Like, I don't even know how they're still gonna get the money for all of that. Yeah, no, nobody carried K-pop stuff like for the longest, and then they started having, like, those shops pop up and everything to where they started like selling the K-pop stuff. But for the longest, no, you couldn't get it nowhere. Child, you had to hope and pray, like, please let some open up. I can get a light stick. I'm telling you, it was spoiled. K-pop fans now to today, spoiled, absolutely spoiled. But yeah, I don't know how. Heck, I don't even know how they're affording the concert tickets. That'd be blowing my mind. I'm like, in this economy, y'all can afford concert tickets and flights and okay, because I'm already like um debating if I'm driving down to a concert. If I gotta drive out of town to a concert, I'm already debating that. Real spoiled, even with the translations. Yep. You remember I talked about that before in another live, where Back in the day, there was no translation. You went off of pure body language, or you had to wait months and months and months down the line until it got translated. And then by the time it got translated, you forgot you even watched it, so you just end up watching it again with translations. And by that time, you done learned just a little bit of Korean to know what they talking about. I need them to bring that back though, so people can get pressured into learning Korean. It's especially we got AI now, like teaching the language. I know, yeah, all that stuff is expensive. No, none of these jobs are secure. People losing jobs left and right. I don't know what's gonna happen. So oh my god, buy the language and wait a month for some spotty translations, girl. Whew, it was rough out here. Yeah, they got so much assistance now. Like you can literally learn like Korean if you really want to. Girl, talking about that, that's what I need to do. I want to learn Korean and Chinese. I want to learn Korean, but I have no plans whatsoever of living in Korea at all. I have no plans on that at all. Um, what else? There was some other stuff I had wanted to talk about. Gosh, there's so much stuff that happened this year. Um, I was still on the whole black K-pop fan thing. Also, like even the black songwriters, how they wasn't even doing them right, wasn't even paying them what they was worth. SM, and you always go and get them. It's tough. And sometimes I be feeling like collectively, I really wish that black people, we would gatekeep our culture a little bit more than what we have been doing. Because have noticed over the years that like nobody cares if they hijack our culture, our stuff. But if this was Indian culture, and if this was anybody else's culture, oh, everybody would join in and defend it. Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. This need to be put to the wayside. Oh no, you can't do. Oh, it'll stop immediately. But as soon as it's hip hop, black people stuff or whatever, crickets. Oh, you guys tripping. It ain't even like that. Why you always got to bring the race card in it? I literally had cuz you remember when during the Grammys, right? And they were basically using BTS, right? They were like giving them a nominee, but they wasn't giving them a Grammy, right? And I literally was saying it's because of race. Do you know people came to my Tumblr and try to argue me down about that? As if BTS isn't Asian and they're the minority in this country. Like really argue me down and then try to act like I'm lying that for I remember this. Come on, I grew up in the time period. I grew up in the 90s. So in the 90s, music was way more segregated than it is now. So in the 90s, no, black people music, heck, they didn't even let us perform. Not even late 80s. They didn't even let us perform rap on the Grammys. Rap couldn't even be performed on the Grammys. So I'm like literally telling people this. I'm like, okay, black people had to fight for years to even get anything on the Grammys, to even get an award. So Asians are just coming through the door. You guys are going to have to fight too. Dude, I don't understand why people was coming to my Tumblr trying to argue me down about that. Like, it was weird. I don't know what was it to argue. I don't even know what this person's point was. And she was literally trying to act like, oh no, that's not true. I'm like, it's happening right now, even to Latinos. Like, black people and Latinos had a fight to even get a Grammy. Like, to even get on the show, to even perform. I'm sorry. BTS is going through that same thing. History's repeating itself. Sorry if that make you uncomfortable. I hope they gave the award. I hope they gave the award either before or after the show. They didn't even televise it. They played in their face. They really played in their face. They really just was like, oh, we're just gonna, give you the nomination so you can just, come up on here and release, perform, and then we can get the ratings. And like the first time they played in their face, I kept saying, y'all need to stop going. Stop going. No, nobody's on the panel is gonna vote for you. Because nobody takes Asian artists seriously in America. And that's why it was so hard for K-pop to break through the US. And that's what a lot of younger fans don't understand. I'm like, y'all don't understand how racist America was towards Asians and Asian artists. And that's why nobody was able to come over here and break through for the longest. Do you know how many K-pop solo people had came over here to try to break through and they couldn't? That's why racism. It's not a mystery. And they try to take that like as bragging points. Oh, well, my fave had broke up into the West. What did your fave do? My fave had to battle freaking racism to try to get some work for some Koreans over here in entertainment. And a lot of people don't like to acknowledge Rain, but Rain was literally the leader of that wave. And he had to deal with a lot too. Rain, Seven tried to come over here and make it from YG. He couldn't. Boa tried to come over here and make it. Why? Because of racism. Nobody wanted to take Asian artists seriously. You see it. You see how they do BTS. It's not a mystery. Yeah, I said the same thing. They might understand it now. I hope they do. And stop arguing me down over I don't know what. I don't know. You're not comfortable with like seeing the racism or something and then you want to argue me down? I don't understand. But yeah. Why couldn't nobody break over through here? Racism. We finally got to the point where people are okay seeing Asian artists. Child. Okay with seeing them, actually starting to take them seriously. But then again, they're not really taking Asian artists seriously still because have you seen anybody else at these award shows besides BTS? Because after BTS went to the military, I have not seen nobody else get invited to the Billboard Awards except what? Just Stray Kids? That's it? Where are all the other K-pop people that need to go to the award show? Because Stray Kids can't be the only ones. They need to be Stray Kids, aespa, who else? And Hyphen need to be up there. Everybody need to go be on the red carpet. Why aren't they there? because they still don't take them seriously. But yeah, I digress. It's like we've been there and done that, girl. That's why I never wanted K-pop to become popular in the West. I wanted K-pop to stay over in Korea because I already knew like the craziness that was going to come with it. I never wanted to get popularized here because I knew it would be ruined. But here we are. Here we are. Ciao. Um, but yeah, I think that's all my commentary of a black K-pop fan is yeah, and I just get so tired of arguing with non-black K-pop fans. I get tired of that too. Everybody want to act like they can't understand anything when it comes to black people, but if it was another race, you would completely understand. That's yeah. Yeah, because you knew how they be treated. I did know how they would be treated over here. Yep. They wouldn't take them seriously, and I hate to say it like this, but YT people do not like sharing the spotlight. And it's already bad enough that they're sharing the spotlight with black people and black artists and Latino artists. We got to get one more race. And not only just one more race, a race that can outperform you. Outperform you, out sing you, and out entertain you. We're keeping them all down. We're keeping them all down. Sure, BTS, come up here. BTS. BTS performed their butts off, boy. And they were sitting up there like, I'm like, I mean, is any of y'all gonna go take some dancing training? Like, what? I mean, what are we doing? The way BTS outdance, outperform, outsing all of them, they didn't know what to do. They said, "Oh no, nope, we can't uplift this. No, this is gonna make everybody in the industry step up, and we're not trying to pay these artists like that. So yeah, I'm sorry, BTS, you just gonna get this nomination right here. Keep it cute, keep it pushing, keep it moving." Can you show up? No, we're definitely keeping that in. No. We gonna let you sing one song only. Then you need to get off this stage. Come on, Sabrina. Come on, Sabrina. Girl, we y'all gotta go. For real, with the dance like when is the dance lessons and stage presence starting? Cause you know they're not getting trained like no K-pop artists. What was that show with Meg Thee Stallion, K-popped or whatever? I could not stand that show. Could not stand it. Girl, I looked at one episode, I turned that thing off. But yeah, I thought it was a trip because I'm like, you can see the levels of training. You can see because them K-pop idols learn choreo in an hour, can do the whole performance front to back, give you angles, give you face, give you everything, girl. And the American artists, wait, hold on, I can't do this, I can't do the 8 count, wait. Wait, to the top. Hold up. No, 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 no. We're not gonna dance like that. We're just gonna sit in the stage. We're gonna hold on, girl. It exposed all them artists. It exposed all them artists. I said, oh, like when Meg Thee Stallion you couldn't do the 8 count. I was like, okay, sis. So like, when are we doing dance lessons so we can like? Girl, she couldn't keep up with the 8 count. She couldn't keep up with the 8. I was looking at this like, Megan, you can't keep up with the 8 count, girl. Them girls was dancing circles around her and rapping her part. I'm a savage, girl. I was like, even Meg was like, I said, so Meg, like when you gonna get some training? Like what are we doing? Girl, she was in that dance practice like, okay, wait, hold on. I'm forgetting moves. Wait. This is crazy. I just learned this move a long time. Wait, hold up. I said, girl, how long you been in this industry? And I know you go to dance practice. How are we not knowing the 8 count? Child, the dance studio calling for a lot of these artists. A lot of these artists. Girl, man, like it even exposed that J Balvin guy. Like, I'm like, this is who y'all entertained by. Like, yeah, he got great music and everything like that, but that dude is not good live. Like, he'll literally just sit in one spot and walk around and just rap. That's it. And like when he was with ATs, he was all like getting paranoid about the choreo. Like, I can't do this, I can't do that. I'm like, ooh wee. This is what y'all paying for in America? That's what y'all paying for? All right. Couldn't be me. Like that. That's the only reason why I like K-pop is because of the the training. I like the training. I like that they'll like really put on a show. I like that they are really trained down vocally, dance wise. They can hit their P's and Q's. They look great on stage. Like the music, the costumes, like the whole thing just comes together and it like it really they really give you a show. Like, meanwhile these American artists, they want to twerk and just walk around the stage. Like, okay, and they just want the whole song to carry them. Like some artists that work for us, some of them I was like, girl, what is you, this is boring. You really paying hundreds of dollars in tickets for that. Like, I like artists like Doja Cat. Like, she'll give you a show. Like Doja Cat will really give you like a good show. She will perform. Okay, come out with a nice fit, a nice wig, give you a concept, everything. Like, love Doja. But them other artists, like some of them rap girls, they just want to come out basic, just and twerk, and that's it. And I'm just like, okay. I'm telling you, I wish that what America would stop doing is stop gatekeeping and keeping like the younger female artists out, because like y'all not gonna have Beyonce forever. Y'all are not gonna have Lady Gaga forever. You won't even have Doja Cat forever. So can we please let the girls in? Can we let the younger girls in now? Like, let Sabrina Carpenter in, let Chappelle Ronan in, let, Normani in. Can we let the girls in now? Like, people think they're gonna get Beyonce forever and never ever. Homegirl 45. Okay? And if she anything like me, girl, we feel that. We feel every bit of that performance in the body. We get old. I know her knees hurt. My knees be hurting. Okay, look. Okay, and I know premenopause kicked her butt like it's kicking mine right now. Okay? If y'all think y'all gonna get Beyonce up there to dance till she 80, she's not. I hope Beyonce sit her butt down at 80. I hope Beyonce be like, I gave y'all everything I could give. Good day, goodbye. Like let the other girls in. Like, I don't understand. You're not gonna have everybody forever. Like, just let them in. Like, I'm not getting it. But looking at the industry, at the American industry, I don't even know how long it's gonna last, because everything is just so dark now. Like, all the dark secrets is tumbling out. It's like so dark, and how they use artists is so dark. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen or how it can thrive. If everybody gotta drain an artist dry and be their handler and do all this sneaky underhanded stuff, like. But anyways, I'm rambling. I'm sorry. Back to my K-pop. But yeah, I think that's all I really had. I think that is all I really had to like lust over was ATEEZ and Hyphen. Oh, that PH1 Harmony group. Oh, I know exactly who I want to talk about real quick. But that PH1 Harmony group, I'm just starting to get into them. They have a really good song called X. I love that song. And then like they did a video where they made their own lyric video. And like those videos where the lyrics are down but the pictures are, yeah, so they did a video like that. It was so cool. I liked it. But yeah, I've been trying to get into them recently. And then Kotez. Can we talk about Kotez for a second? I really like them. I really like Kotez. When they first debuted, I really liked their song Go. I was like, oh, they're fun. They're young and they're very fun. I'm like, okay, got the little 90s vibe. I'm like, all right, I see you. But the hate in the comments, I just started laughing because I really think that people wanted Kotez to be TXT. I think they wanted another TXT and they got disappointed. So they took it out on them. But I was so happy they weren't TXT. I was like, good. We got something good. We got something fresh. We got something different. Yes. Right? And then I was looking at all their stuff, and then like I was so happy to know like they write their own stuff and they film and direct their own stuff and do their own choreo. I was like, this is this is another like huge group in the making. Like I'm calling it right now. Okay, come back to this video and remember that I said this. Okay, Kotez are gonna be the next pioneers of K-pop. Like how Big Bang came in and they were the pioneers of K-pop and they changed the way people view music videos and participate in concerts with the light sticks. How they came in and pioneered K-pop like that. Kotez is going to be the next ones. Watch. What? Come back to me when it's been fulfilled. Yeah. They're going to be the next. Everybody in the K-pop industry is going to try to get their style. They're going to try to sound like them. and they're gonna try to copy off of Cortez. I already know. I could already see it. They're literally gonna change the sound of K-pop again. Yeah, totally fresh and different. They look like they're having fun. Yeah, they're gonna be really big. Yeah. Hmm. Yep, they're about to change K-pop again. Finally, finally, we got somebody coming in doing it. Finally. But yeah, I really love them. They're so much fun, and I really like their songs or whatever. And no, they're too young, okay, for me to even like or get into. No, I don't have no bias. I don't have nothing. I just be, I for Cortez, I just be rooting for the kids. I just be like, oh, get it. Oh yeah. Oh girl, that's all Korea do is mimic styles. That girl they watch when Cortez get big, and they get that number one hit, and like the Korean males already love them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mhm. Everybody's gonna try to sound like them. They're gonna try to dress like them. They go watch. They're gonna be the next pioneers. Mhm. Oh yeah. Talking about that. Okay, so I think that Martin is RM's kid. I think that RM had a son and it's Martin, and that's how I'm gonna think, and it's never going to leave my mind. Because every time I see Martin, I'd be like, oh, that's RM's son. And every time I see RM, I say that's Martin dad right there. Me too. I really love their songs, but that's it. I'm definitely rooting for them. Yeah, yeah. I'm too old. Girl, I am too old to be on these boys. Okay, I gotta watch it now in K-pop. I'd be like, um, excuse me, what's the age? Okay, yeah, too young. Sorry. Mm-mm. I can't. Mm-mm. I'm not that kind of person. Sorry. Mm-mm. What he definitely his son. That's RM's son, y'all. You can't convince me otherwise either. Every single time I see Martin, I'm gonna be like, that's RM's son. Every time I see RM, that's Martin dad right there. Come on, Martin dad, come to the front. And he got his hair like Martin. That's what really make it worse. I'm like, you Martin's son. You said right. I need a car for. I do. I need a car, a bio for everybody, sir. State your age. Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye. Mm-mm. Girl, that's why I was crying when Monster X came back out. I was like, finally grown men. I was so happy when Monster X came back out. You know, I was at the comeback of Monster X. I was so happy they came back out. I was like, yes, grown men finally. That was crazy when he came out with hair. When he came out with Martin hair, I know I was like, what is you doing, RM? What is you doing? Man, I was so happy when Monster X came back because I was already missing them. Like I was already like, okay, when is people getting discharged? Because I need y'all. It's dry, and then like Wanho wasn't coming out. I was just like, I need some grown men and muscles in K-pop. Come on, Monster X. Child, I'm so happy they back. Oof, they still look good. They still look fine. Still look fine. Um, so in my delusional K-pop relationship, in my Delulu K-pop relationship. So y'all know my K-pop husband is Cookie, and every time Wonho come out with a comeback, I have to contemplate if I'm gonna go to the comeback, because when I go to the comeback of Wonho, then my K-pop husband come and snatch me. So why, when Wonho come out with a comeback and the song is "Nobody Does It Better Than Me," I'm calling Paris. Paris, are you listening to this? What is this song, right? Then my husband gets discharged from the military. I'm like, this is it. I'm tired. I'm tired of whatever this is. I don't want it no more. I almost filed for a divorce. I almost filed for a divorce. I said, I don't know what this push and pull is, but I don't. Um, I'm sorry. I'm still getting happy birthday stuff from family members and everything. Um, so yeah. Don't be laughing, man. This really be my life out here in these K-pop streets. Like with this K-pop, this really be my life. And like every time I'm like I'm gonna go to the comebacks, then he find a way to snatch me back. Watch. Then the next comeback of anybody, watch, because the way he came for me, well, did he come for me on the no, he couldn't come for me on the ATs thing. He left me alone. He left me alone during the ATs. But when Wahoo jumped out, yeah. I don't know what kind of sick twist of fate that is right there, but that's pretty much my life. um and then I was about to say something else happened. Oh yeah. So during the whole J Hope solo thing, right? Girl, I almost fell for J Hope. Girl, I almost fell for J Hope. I was like, because like I was watching like all of the little I Live Alone episode stuff with him in there, and all the like the little variety shows he was doing, and they were saying like how good of a planner he is, how organized he is, all that stuff. Girl, I had to stop watching J Hope. I almost fell. I was like, you're not even my bias, sir. You're not even my bias. Oh, he almost had me. I was about to be like, J Hope is dangerous. I had to stop watching him. I literally had to stop watching all his variety shows because he was scaring me. Girl, who didn't? J Hope is way. Girl, it was scary. I was watching him, and it was scaring me in my heart. I was like, wait, hold on. You're not my man. Like, stop. Like, he was really trying to like get my heart and stuff, and I was like, I was about to fight him. J Hope is real. Girl, he was sneaky. I said, wait, hold on. What's happening here? I swear to God, I belong to one man in this group, and I'm tired of y'all. I got a husband and a half in this group, and it ain't none of y'all. So I don't go somewhere. Girl, the Killing It Girl choreo, girl. The way I looked at that girl when she was dancing with him, and then she put her hands on his chest, I was like, how can I have whatever she having? How can I get that right there? Cause I didn't know you could do that. So how can I get whatever that is right there, girl? How can I have that? But the other six just keep on creeping. Girl, the way Tay creeped in, I said, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus because, But that J-Hope, I literally had to stop watching him. I said, nope. I'm not going to catch these feelings. I'm not going to do it. Even though he's exactly what I look for in a partner, I got to go. I got to go. I got to go because do you think that Cookie's not going to come for me? You really think Cookie's not going to come for me? Please. I'm scared. I'm actually scared of this BTS comeback because I don't know what Cookie is doing. This dude is radio silent. And when he get radio silent, I get scared. Like I don't know what Cookie is doing and planning and what he's up to, but I know it's something. Because when he gets silent like this, it's something. I don't want no more gym. I don't want no more gym photo releases. I don't want none of that. Okay? Keep that to yourself. You and Tay, keep that stuff to yourselves. I don't want no more gym photo releases. I'm good. Keep Tay off my timeline and my algorithms, please. Okay? I gotta sleep at night. Okay, and then I want Cookie to stop lying to me. I really do. If you just don't like take off your shirt and just show your muscles, sir, and just get it over with, please. Thank you. Just get it all over with. Everybody can see it, and we can move on. Okay, we can move on to the BTS comeback. But Cookie always come back with the heat. I think we all should be afraid, very afraid. That's why my cards is not talking. I'm very afraid. I am very afraid because he's silent. And Tay really needs to take several seats. Oh my. Sir, I don't want to see you no more. I really don't. I'm still trying to understand why the military didn't keep him in there. Yo, there's another thing I thought was funny. When when RM and Tay did their live when they were just discharged from the military, right? And I just think like all of their experiences are so funny to me because like everybody except Tay is like, man, oh, I had a hard time. Like it was traumatized. I couldn't do this. I couldn't sleep. It was all on me. I had to fight for my life in there. Like I thought I was never gonna get out. Like and then like Tay is just like, I had a good time. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I had a great time. I don't know what y'all problem was, what y'all did. I don't know. Cause I had a good time. Tay is like bragging about how much of a good time he had. Yeah, we worked out. We did the drills. It was fun. We did our little thing. It was cool. Meanwhile, the other members, I just wanted to go home. I just wanted wanted to go home. Like, I can't do this. I just thought it was hilarious. I thought it was so hilarious. RM is on the couch battling for his life. RM is like, I just dealt with so much issues and stuff. I just can't believe I'm out. And Tay like, but I have fun though. Like, I don't understand what's going on. Right? Like, I'm not sure what you guys been up to, but I had mad fun. I think he the only one in the military that actually had fun. I think he the only one who had fun. All that was fun for him. Everybody else is like going through it. Everybody else was going through it. Like, I've been singing in my sleep and stuff, and like, I can't go to sleep. We can't have the phones. Like, we've been singing melodies in our heads. We've been off to the side. I'm like, what is going on with y'all? Like, not Tay. RM had insomnia everything, but Tay's right. RM had insomnia and everything, but Tay is like best time ever, right? Tay's like, I'm living my best life in the military. I don't know what's wrong with y'all guys. Oh, you didn't have you what you mean you didn't have a good time? What you mean you didn't have a good time? I'm not understanding. Meanwhile, RM is writing journals full of curse words. F this person, F that, F this, F that. I just laughed about that for a few minutes. I was like, they fighting for their life, and Tay is just like, I had a great time. I don't know what the problem is. Man, but they said Tay was like in a tough unit. Like, he had some pretty hardcore training. I wonder if it was close to our Marine training, because the Marines I knew, ooh, they got some rough training stories. Well, that training is no joke. Marine training is no joke. That is some training. They were like, thank goodness we made it. So glad to be out. But Tay is like just confused about what they're talking about. Yeah. Everybody is like, oh, finally. I thought time goes by so slow in there. I thought I was going to be in there forever. We're finally out. I can't believe it. It's so surreal. And Tay on the couch like, I mean, I had a great time. You know, we worked out, we did drills, we talked to each other. Like, I had a great time. I don't know what's everybody else's problem. Yeah, he was in an elite group or something. Yeah, I know he was like in an elite group that um protects the president there. So I'm sure their training was really intense. Yeah. I'm sure the training was. That's why he had to put on so much pounds and weight, because usually groups like that, they train like with weighted, like kind of like SWAT, where you train with like your uniform is very weighted because of the guns and all this stuff. It has like that extra weight. So in order for you to move around easier, you have to put on that weight and that muscle. Yeah, I don't think I heard anybody else say they liked it but Tay. Yeah, no. Nobody in that group like that. Yeah, just Tay. Tay was like, "I'm great. I'm good." I think it's so funny now that like nobody can pick on Tay anymore. I'm like that's what y'all get. That's what, because back in the day, remember they used to pick on Tay, they used to push him and tell him to stop and all that stuff. And you remember that one BTS anniversary, he was reading letters to the members talking about stop domestic abusing him and stuff. I'm just playing. I'm playing. Okay, don't take it seriously. But yeah, they was like, he was like, man, you be pushing me and that stuff be hurting and all. Yeah, yeah, they can't do that no more. I think it's great. It's like, yes, payback for Tay. Yeah, yeah, that's why he buffed up. Yeah, yeah, he had to because he was carrying that heavy equipment. But yeah, they can't push him around. I love it. I love it. They be scared to Tay now. Like, wait, hold on, don't hug me, don't hug me, cause you be hugging too tight. Yo, he be bullying Jen now. I be like, yes, payback. Yo, I wonder if he can't do that anymore. Cookie can't toss him around. Nope. He can't. Nope. Cookie can't toss him nowhere no more. I bet you they be in the deadlock grid, struggling in the hallway against each other. I bet you. And you know Tay got that stamina now, so he ain't never gonna get tired. He got stamina now. They built him up. He ain't never gonna get tired. You gonna get tired before you get tired. I know. Like he has such a big transformation. Like who would have known? Like he had a real transformation. Like when he came out, I was like, I don't know this man. Who is this man? I do not know him. Man, who would have thought? He has the biggest transformation. Everybody else looked relatively the same, but he had the biggest transformation. But like I was trying to say through my reading, but I really couldn't say it through my reading with Jungkook was like he's different now. And I can see it in his mannerisms, like he's really different. And it's crazy because like I had predicted this before for him when he got older, and I said like he was gonna lose some of his like little boyish ways, and that he was gonna be like confident, that is like confident, like manly. And like now we're seeing it, and it's just like, and I'm not ready, I'm not prepared, because I really be looking at him like, but you gonna come back, right, Cookie? Like, stop being serious, Cookie. Come back, Cookie. I thought I wanted it, but I don't want it no more. Like, just come back to being Jungkook before you went to the military. Just I was playing. I wasn't serious. I'm like, yeah, I see his changes like in his personality. Um, I also see for Jungkook is like after watching him on that fashion show, I was like, that staff isn't gonna be able to like control him and move him the way they used to, because he really looked like he's about to take control like of his life, his surroundings, everything like that. So yeah, I see a lot of changes in him too. But yeah, I always look at him. I'd be like, look, just a little bit of the Cookie back, just a little bit of how Cookie was, just a little bit. I'm not ready for the serious manly Jungkook. But I mean, like you can still see little sparks of it, when he's joking and laughing. But yeah, you can see he about to take control of like his whole staff. You can see it. Finally, it's like what I wanted for him the first time when he was doing the solo. I wanted him to like really take control of his staff, but I don't think he had the maturity to at the time. I think I kind of underestimated how mature he was at that time. I don't know. Yeah, he did totally mature. you can see kind of sparks of it, you know, when he's doing the karaoke thing, and you know, but like cookie gone, cookie gone. I'm gonna just deal with it in my own way. I'm gonna deal with it in my own way, and I'm gonna get used to the mature cookie. I really am, but I mean, at least we got a live with him cooking, right? It wasn't the same, y'all. You know it wasn't the same, but Paris, how did you find me? Thank you, Paris. What time is it? I need to get off of here. Oh, what time? I really need to get off here. Um, but yeah, yeah, cookie's not the same, but that's okay. You know what? We're gonna get used to it. We're gonna get used to it, and before you know it, we'll get used to all the maturity with the members. Paris, I was telling them how we found out about in hyphen, and how I showed you Nikki. Okay. So, there was something else I want to discuss pertaining to Cookie. What else I had seen for him in the future, besides him taking over the staff. Besides him taking over the staff. Look, I am on the run from you. On the run from in hyphen Paris. She don't never want to get in no group now. She been running from ATs. She been running from in hyphen. She don't want to get into no group. Okay? Nothing. Bye Paris. She always running from these groups. She didn't even know that Monster X was out. She running so hard. Anyways, about Cookie, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. That I do see him in the future, like really taking control of like his music, the staff, contracts, things like that, because he has really matured. I do see fans getting more crazier about him. So I'm gonna need Cookie to get GD's security guards, because he don't mind yeeting these girls yonder. Okay, so I'm gonna need Cookie to get GD's security, so some of these girls can get yeeted, and then I really feel bad for him, because man, because it's just gonna get crazier. It's not gonna get calmer. It's gonna get crazier. It's gonna be more girls. There's gonna be more crazy fans. Um, he need better security. He's just gonna need better security, point blank. He's gonna need better security, because yeah, it's gonna get worse, because he's gonna get bigger. He's gonna get bigger than what he is right now. Like, and I said this before. I said he was gonna be a big star, and then the solo album dropped, and that did crazy well. But yeah, he's gonna be really bigger than even that album. And it's gonna be a lot of crazy. It's gonna be a lot of obsessive fans. I don't even want to say crazy, just obsessive fans. Like, um, look, GD has the meanest security ever. Girl, you remember when GD had that one fan signing thing, and the security was literally picking them girls up and just throwing them to the side. I was like, even GD was laughing. GD was like, that's what Cookie need. That's what Cookie need. Cookie needs a security guard just like that. Oh, okay, ma'am. My God. Actually, that's what Tay needs too. Tay need one of GD's securities too, because Tay fans don't be respecting him either. Them girls need to be yeeted too. What? Yeah, he needs to build a moat with alligators around his house or something. He does. His GD's bodyguard will yeet you 45 yards. Sure will. That's exactly what he need. Him and Tay, they need him bodyguards. He would definitely needs to get the same type of security. Well, if that's needed, I mean, their security is way too nice. Way too. I'm gonna need some security to just push somebody, slap a phone down, something. I mean, because I feel like this: if you can't give respect, then no respect should be given to you. Like, why should we respect you if you can't respect the artist? So we done told you, don't come to these airports running up surrounding the artist. You're coming to the airport surrounding the artist, putting them in danger. Okay, well then respect is out the window. Let's start yeeting some people. Like, they respectfully told you, keep distance. You don't want to keep distance. Okay, let's start throwing some people to the side then. You can't respect me, I'm not respecting you. Same energy. Like, it's getting out of control. It's getting way out of control. And then what I didn't like was when Cookie was feeling like really insecure about himself, and he had the mask and the hat down, and they were just in his face taking pictures, and like he's never been the type to like put his head down and away from the pictures. And when he did that, I was like, okay, lines is being crossed. Like, it's a lot, like too many lines is being crossed. But yeah, like, I just thought that was so disrespectful. I was like, so he came into this, like, it's not like him to come in the airport with a hat and a mask, so that means he don't want you in his face. Like, it was really just like really rude. Ciao. I didn't like that at all. I did not like that. And you could tell he was feeling like insecure about his face and everything. I don't like that. Yeah, no, usually he's loud, proud, he'll show himself, whatever, but that day, like, he, like, literally covered all up. Like, that means he didn't want to be seen. Stop going in his face and, like, taking pictures. I don't know. That was crazy. All right. let me get off here. I think I said everything I was gonna say for this year so far. I'm just happy we made it through a year where nobody deleted themselves in K-pop. I'm happy we made it through a year of that, despite the turmoil that's going on in America right now. But I'm happy nothing crazy in K-pop has happened like that. So K-pop has got like a pretty peaceful year, besides the scandals, some of the scandals. But I'm just glad everybody made it out alive. That's all. That's what I'm glad. I don't have to hear news like that, cause last year was horrible. Last year was horrible. So yeah, that is it. Anybody else who watches this back, please leave some comments. You know, feel free to, and all that stuff. I still got my list I gotta do all these readings on. Bear with me. I am going to ask for no more requests for readings so I can get through my list. And yeah, thank you, Olive B, for coming out tonight and listening to me ramble. And thank you, Paris, for coming. So yeah, so thank everybody who was watching and didn't comment in chats. That's cool too. So thank you everyone. It's been a good birthday. Thank you for coming to celebrate my birthday with me and chatting with me. So again, I love you, Olive B. You always come, girl. All right, so everybody, may love light be with you. Everybody have a great rest of your week. I do not know when I'm going live again. But I like stay tuned for the readings. I'm still trying to get my readings out. So that is it. All right. So everyone have a great week, and may love light be with you all. Thank you. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. And thank you everyone for your support. So bye.